Dr. Olubukola Adewakun is virtually joining me to continue our discussion about the power of business design. She holds the position of General Manager at the Thriving Enterprise Growth Center, TEDC, a business school that focuses on enterprise development and skill-building initiatives for both adults and children. Doctor, we appreciate you being here. Hello.
Hello.
You're welcome to the show.
Okay, I can hear you.
You're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you for having me
Beautiful.
on the show today.
Beautiful. Now, would you kindly explain to us what business design is all about? That is, talking about the basics of business design.
Okay. Business design is, we can say it's not a new concept, but it's also a new concept that is being practiced now. It's about being customer focused, but not just being customer focused. We are actually looking out for the profitability of the organization. So we are looking at harnessing the strategy arm of a business, also combining it with design thinking, combining it with, the overall growth and profitability of an organization. So it is an idea. It is more about how your organization will make money from that new design or new product that you have, and also the organization will grow, and then the customer is also satisfied. So it's a combination and a link for all these key factors or key elements of business success for the growth of your organization.
From your explanation, it appears this focus tilts more towards the profitability of the company than the satisfaction of the customer.
No, it doesn't tilt towards. Now, you know that all along, let's say in the past, 20 years, thereabout or more, businesses have been so much customer-centric. We've been looking at, okay, what does the customer want? How do we satisfy the customer? And that has been the key focus of most organizations. Then gradually, organizations also now decided, to look further and not just think about the customer, but also think about the profitability of the organization. Now, it is the profitability of the organization that will sustain the business, and it also sustain the product. The organization must be existing. So there's the need for organizational growth. There's the need for profitability for the organization to sustain itself, and also the need for the customers to be satisfied with the product or service that is being rendered.
Okay, now the terms business design and branding have always been there, and at times they appear to be confusing to some people out there. Is there any relationship whatsoever between business design and branding? If there is, or if there are, how do the two differ, please?
Thank you for that question. There's actually brief similarities. It's like they work hand in hand, but they are quite different. They are two different things entirely. Now, I've explained what a business design is. So I want to explain further on what branding is for an organization.
Okay.
Now, branding for an organization is a promise, a when you are talking about the brand of an organization, is the promise that that organization is making to its customers and its stakeholders. It is saying, a brand communicates what the customer should expect per time. Your brand communicates, what the offer you have, and that's a promise of delivery, the value that your organization is promising to deliver to the customer. So that is a brand. And then a brand can be identified. So we have your logo, your design, your packaging. Those are for identification of your brand. Now, it is quite different from business design, because business design, it goes further in depth into thinking strategy, thinking which along the line you would have to incorporate branding. You understand? So branding is part of the business design. You would incorporate branding into it, and then you would also incorporate all the strategic thinking, the design thinking, and profit thinking, profitability thinking, customer satisfaction, and all this will be married together in your business design. But a business design is actually different from your brand. Your brand is being communicated to you by what you are promising. So it is the consistency of that promise that makes your organization a brand. If you continuously deliver on good service, on good products, on customer satisfaction, then you become a brand, because people will know you for something. So it is either you are known for something, or for something positive, or for something negative. So everybody has a brand, or every organization has a brand, and then you must deliberately communicate your brand. So all these, they are part of the things that will assist and aid your business design, but they are quite different.
Now, branding, does it have any relationship with, say, a company's mission statement or vision?
Yeah, okay. Your vision and mission determines what you want to achieve and how you intend to achieve that. Now, your vision is a foresight of the future, and your mission is what is the process and the steps that you want to take to achieve that great vision that you have. So in trying to communicate that, it will go along with your brand, because your brand is communicating that future. If for example, if a business is promising high quality products every time, it is telling you, then it must be part of what you have listed as your mission, or even it might be part of your vision. Now, you are already, so consistently, you would ensure that you are delivering high quality value, excellence in everything you do. And it speaks from your packaging, the way you communicate, the way your employees communicate, in every aspect of business. This must be pronounced. And so that is why it is linked to also your vision and linked to your mission. But it is, your brand will actually speak it after consistent. I'm emphasizing on the word consistent delivery of that promise. If you are promising something, when you do it consistently, then it becomes a brand.
How common is it for companies to fail promises?
To fail promises.
Yeah. Yeah, promising is one thing, fulfilling them is quite a different kettle of fish.
Okay, it's actually becomes the tough job for a business owner or the head of an organization to ensure that, you know, their business does not fail in delivering that promise. Now, it is easy and extremely very common for businesses to not to deliver. But for deliberate organizations who value their brand and who are very consistent, they would ensure that they deliver on their promise every time. So they take it, they do, such organizations will not take it lightly. Even if an employee does any little thing that will impair that delivery of value that they have promised, or so they ensure and always insist on achieving that promise.
All right. Now, many experts believe that design is now more crucial than ever for keeping one's competitive edge, especially in the past 10 years. What do you think about this?
Okay, so like I said, I agree with that submission that business design is quite important now, and it's something that is gaining ground and more businesses are focusing on it. Now, what business design will do and why organizations are embracing it is for sustainability. It's for sustainability. For the organization to keep existing, then we must think of an overall all-encompassing way of satisfying the customer and also maintaining profitability for the organization. There are so many products that might be very good and will meet up with customer satisfaction, but at the end of the day, maybe in a few years down the line, might not remain profitable for the organization. So the business design aspect of it would have designed and foreseen this. It will have done a test run to know if this product will keep the organization alive. So this is a major aspect of business management that needs to be, you know, focused on. It needs to be embraced by our entrepreneurs and business owners to ensure sustainability of their organization.
All right, Doc, we're going to pause here and continue shortly afterwards. You're watching Business 24 on IBrandTV Lagos. We'll take a breather here. When we return, we'll continue our conversation about the power of business design.